So, as you're looking at the Catepillar Stitch, or as you have seen other Catepillar Stitches, you can see that it has a certain aesthetic that I think that you would be hard-pressed to call cute or girly, even. It's kind of like outdoorsman bugs. A little bit more. It's intricate, but it's not really flowery or pretty. It is interesting, but it's not those things. I'm going to go back and skip across. Skipping. Ooh, stuck on the board. And when I was doing my book, I didn't really like the bug aesthetic for my cover, the visual part of it. I didn't want that aesthetic to be my finished aesthetic, so I was thinking, how can I make this more interesting? Spanning across from the left, so I'm going to go in the left through the 9th space. The next space, whichever way you keep track. So I figured that because it's just a bunch of paired dots, that you could do a symmetrical shape fairly easy, and even an asymmetrical shape. I don't know how well that would work out. I haven't tried it, but I'm sure it would work. But yeah, that I could make a shape with these holes and make a pattern that would be a little bit more the aesthetic that I wanted. Just because I like things a little bit more pretty, a little bit more beautiful. And not that this isn't a beautiful stitch for craftsmanship, but it looks like a bug. So, oh dear. Oh yes, so I spread out my holes so that they looked like leaves. And I thought that was really cool. And it turned out really nice, I think. I had to do a little bit of figuring out how things would go. Actually, I'm going to stop telling you about my leaves and maybe tell you about them when I show you. Because we are to the end of our holes! Oh my gosh! Okay, so we're coming out our last one. And you can tell that your tail can get pretty long. I haven't done this enough to tell you which adjustment of space will make your tail shorter. It might just be more cord packs. Actually, I'm willing to bet that that will be your best bet. To make more cord packs or longer cord packs, just move those around. But now we're finished. And you can see that the tail is much more fanned out, and that the head is much closer in between the 2nd and 3rd holes, that area. It's much closer to the beginning, and that the tail fans out like that. So to finish, you just go in the last hole. You go beside, because it's the last hole you don't have one to skip to. You just go beside and into, and now both of your strings are behind. And I'm going to flip this over. And you're going to see that I made this nice ladder. They all cross in the back because we've spanned the whole time. And we have these 2 strings, and we're just going to tie it off. I just use a nice square knot. Sorry. I'm just going to get my scissors and cut this a little bit shorter so I don't have huge strings to tie with. I'm just going to do a nice right or left over right kind of a deal. Oh, I never was the best at square nuts. Don't ask me why. I can do a caterpillar, but I can't do a really good square nut. What's up? Don't even know. Okay, and you can just snip off your excess. And you have an amazing, awesome caterpillar.